The Denver Nuggets are in trouble. And I'm saying this after they just got by winning by a game winner tip by Aaron Gordon that end up tying the series 2-2. Now I understand that they won this game tonight. And I understand that they going back home to play at the Ball Arena on the Denver Nuggets home court. But if I'm the Denver Nuggets, I'm not feeling good about this game. The only thing I'm feeling good about is that we tied the series up and we did come out of there by the chins of our hair on our chins that we won this game. Now the reason that I'm saying that the Denver Nuggets, I think they're in trouble, is the reason because they had a performance like this. And they came out and basically they was winning by double digits this whole game. Going into the fourth with like 6-7 minutes left to go in the ball game, they up 20 points. And they got walked down. And I'm saying this on top of Game 3 when they just lost to Los Angeles Clippers by 34, which the Clippers just showed total domination. They exposed all the Denver Nuggets flaws defensively. They showed them how bad they was and how atrocious they were defensively, which the Denver Nuggets been all season. And I combat that with today's game. Yes, they won the game, but they won it by a tip that James Harden and the Clippers, they didn't box out Aaron Gordon, and they barely got away with this one. It was going into overtime. They almost let a 20-point lead in the fourth quarter slip away. And for them to be a championship team, a team that's gone through the fire, a team that's been together, a team that's been connected, this was just not a good morale win in my eyes to look forward in this series to be like, okay, the Denver Nuggets, they showed me something after bouncing back from game 3 ass whooping, and now they could possibly make this a series if they would have kept the lead and blown the Clippers out by 20 and handled business. But after this win, I think the Denver Nuggets are in trouble because you get a game like this and you get 17 points from Michael Porter Jr. You get 14 from Aaron Gordon. You get 36, 21, and 8 from Nikola Jokic when she went crazy, in which I said the last game he had to be more aggressive to be able to open opportunities up for teammates. Because sometimes when you're in a playoff series and you're going up against a team like the Clippers, they're so good defensively, you have to impose your will. When you're so great offensively like Nikola Jokic is, when you're so great of a player like Nikola Jokic is, when you're a 3-time MVP, when you was a finals MVP, when he's the best player in the world, you have to impose your will on the opponents. And I don't think he did that in this series yet until tonight. And even with that being said, even with him having 38, even with him having 38 points with 21 rebounds and 8 assists, and you get 17 from Christian Braun, you get 13 from Jamal Murray who chipped in, I still don't think you gave the Clippers your best punch tonight and you got walked down by 20 points and end up barely getting away with this game. Now a lot of people gonna say they won. They did what they supposed to. They came and took back home court. But the thing is, once the Clippers just put an ass whooping on you like this and you a championship team and you plan on being a championship team, obviously yes, the win is all that matters in the playoffs and tying the series back up and going back home and see if you can go up 3-2. But the thing is, if I'm the Clippers, I'm looking at this game like, we got them. We got them. We got them right where they want, where we want them. We just beat their ass in game 3. We walked them down by 20 points in the fourth quarter. If we just would have played better. If James Harden would have stepped up and would have played like he played in the first 2 games of the series or the first 3 games of this series, which he still played fairly solid tonight with 15 points and 11 assists with a double-double. But if we get our normal 20 to 23 points from James Harden, we win this game easily. Norman Powell got 22. Kawhi Leonard had 24. Zubac 19 and 12. And like I said, James Harden gave you 15 and 11. And we still find a way to only lose this game by 2 points. Denver Nuggets, with all the contribution they got offensively, with all the help that they got offensively, with Jokic going bonkers, they only find a way to win this game by a putback. That the refs had to decide that the putback was good because it was so close to going into overtime. And if I'm and in my mind, I'm thinking if this game is going to overtime, there's no way the Denver Nuggets is winning this game. And this is why I'm saying I think it's scary territory for the Denver Nuggets. How they look while the Clippers was coming back from the 20-0 lead. They was walking them down. And the Denver Nuggets looked like they were just trying to stall the ball, milk clock, instead of keep playing and applying pressure how they was the first 3 quarters and how they got the lead. Once they seen the Clippers going on their run, the whole demeanor and the body language of the Denver Nuggets changed. They don't. It looked like they weren't confident offensively. They was all out of sorts. Thing that we saw, what can I say? What's that word I'm looking for? Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Once the characteristics that we saw in Game 3 started to show up in Game 4. Lackluster defense. We started seeing Nikola Jokic get abused in the pick and roll with James Harden and Zubac. We seen Kawhi Leonard take over and be the best player in this series. With so far in the first 4 games of the series, I can say Kawhi Leonard confidently has been the best player in this series. With Nikola Jokic on the same floor as him. On top of that, while I'm saying all this, on top of that, it just how the Denver Nuggets just look. It looked like they was shaky. It looked like they was rattled. It looked like they was starstruck. It looked like they was playing keep away. They weren't trying to build the lead. They was really just trying to make sure that the Clippers didn't get away from the ball. And that's ultimately what helped the Clippers get into, help them climb back into this lead. Because their offense wasn't as aggressive. It wasn't as efficient. They weren't playing with pace. They weren't playing with confidence. It was just like, okay. When they was inbounding the ball, they were just trying to let clock run off. They were playing keep away. The whole 4th quarter, in my eyes, the Denver Nuggets was playing keep away from the Los Angeles Clippers. Go back and watch their 4th quarter closely. Denver Nuggets was playing keep away. And that's why I say this is concerning to me. Denver Nuggets, I think y'all are in trouble. Because, for one, the Clippers should be up 3-1. You won Game 1 on to break it down to simple forms, why I don't want to get y'all heads everywhere, where y'all can get where I can get y'all to understand where I'm coming from. Game 1, the Denver Nuggets barely won this game. Barely won Game 1 on their home floor. If it wasn't for Russell Westbrook won the Denver Nuggets that game. They saved their ass. He saved their ass. Game 2, the Clippers stole one on their home court. So they didn't already went into the Ball Arena, went into the Denver Nuggets home court, and already won. So what keeps them from doing it again in Game 4? With Tyronn Lue doing the adjustments, with him being one of the best offensive minds, one of the best coaches, and one of the best game-to-game adjusters, and to be able to see being one of the best chess match coaches in the NBA, especially when it comes playoff time. He gonna have an adjustment for Nikola Jokic to be able to slow him down again, because he kept him at bay the first 3 games, and he let him run loose in Game 4. On top of that, look at the games that the Clippers won. I think the Clippers have won their games more convincingly than the Denver Nuggets. Now, a lot of people might not seem like that don't matter when you in the playoffs. A win is a win. And you take it how you live, and you take it how you get. But the thing is, when you got 2 teams that's so evenly on the even playing field, or that are evenly matched as the Los Angeles Clippers and the Denver Nuggets, games like this, I be trying to tell people, it's not about the win or losses sometimes. It's about how you win and how you lose. And I just think the Denver Nuggets wins, they're barely getting by, they scaping by, and they happy to get the win. And the Clippers, when they win, they win. They show dominance. They show they're a deeper team than the Denver Nuggets. They showed they're a better defensive team. Kawhi Leonard has showed me in this series that he is the best player on the court. And that is very concerning to me. And I don't know. Maybe y'all can agree to disagree, or y'all can agree to agree. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Do y'all think the Denver Nuggets are in trouble after this game? Do y'all think the Clippers can win Game 5? Y'all let me know who y'all got winning this series now that the series is tied up 2-2, heading back to the Denver Nuggets home court. And Jamal Murray hasn't been Jamal, and I'm going to finish out with this. Jamal Murray hasn't been Jamal Murray all series. So with him having the 13 points tonight, I know people gonna be like, when I said James Harden, he didn't play as well as he could or as he should. A lot of people gonna try to combat that with, Jamal Murray, he had this and this and this and this. Jamal Murray has been kept at bay. Chris Dunn been having him in handcuffs. Derek Jones Jr., Kawhi Leonard, whoever they've been switching on to him, they've been keeping him at bay all series long. It's not, even if you get a 1 game heroic from Jamal Murray, which he's fully capable of. I'm not saying that he not, but I'm saying what I have seen the first 4 games of this series. Denver Nuggets, y'all are in trouble, and I'm saying this after a win. That y'all are in trouble. Now y'all let me know about the comments and the takes I just made after this game 4 performance. Y'all let me know who y'all got in this series. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. And I'm going to see y'all at the game 5 after the Clippers win game 5. I'm calling it now. I'm going to come back after game 5 and I'm going to be like, I told you so. Y'all going to think I'm crazy now or I'm talking bull job. But hey, one thing that I know, I watch the game with my eyes. I don't watch the game through a box score. I watch the game with my eyes and let it dictate what I seen. And I don't go off what I read. So all them stats that y'all gonna dispute to me, you still gotta go out and play the game to earn those stats. And sometimes stats only tell you how the game. It don't tell you because stats, it don't keep up with momentum. It don't keep up with the little nuances in the football, in the NFL or NBA game. It don't keep up with that. Stats only tell you how many points somebody scored, how many assists, and how many rebounds. That's it. It don't tell you about momentum. It don't tell you about other things that happen in a ball game that can shift a series or a thing. In a win like this, certain things like this, you'll feel like, okay, maybe we need to shift the momentum. Denver got the momentum. I do not feel like that. I feel like the Clippers got them on the ropes. I feel like the Clippers feel like they let one slip away. I think they're going to come with it on game 5, with it on their mind, when they feel like this is going to be a must win, because game 5 is probably the most important. I said game 3. Now that we're here in game 5, it's going to be the most important game of the series, because mostly, I don't got the exact number, but I know it's a high percentage of the team that win game 5 is the team that win the series. Same thing with game 3. So it's been a back and forth series. Clippers won 1. Denver won 1. Clippers win 1. Then they end up winning. Clippers end up winning back to back. The Denver Nuggets have yet to win back to back games in this series, and that's troubling. And that's really why I lean towards the Clippers in game 5, because they showed you they have the ability to bounce back after a loss and not let one slip away again, and to come back and play a better performance. But y'all let me know in the comments who y'all got winning game 5. Do y'all got the Clippers ultimately winning this series? Do y'all got the Denver Nuggets winning this series? And I'll see y'all at the game 5.